What's up, everybody? It's me again, your boy, back with it. You know, what's wild and who's who in the scene right now. It's Nazo, dawg. Welcome. I hope 2021 has been treating everyone well so far, and today we're going to be breaking down another jam. This time it's by Young Biggie, or as most of you might know him as, The Big Hash, and it's titled A Piece of Mind. He dropped this piece of art like 2 weeks back, but right now is as good a time as any to unpack it and see if there's any hidden meanings you might have missed while listening to it. So let's get right to it. Now, before we kick things off, I'd like to remind everyone to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that you can always know whenever we drop new content. So this is a lyric video, which is way better because you get to see the words while it plays. And yeah, I suppose it'll make even the analysis a bit more fun. So let's get it. Yo, these strings. This song is heavy on strings. Like off the cuff, you can hear how the strings dominate most of the song. It sounds like an electric guitar in different pitches, actually, going back and forth with a cold vocal sample that's positioned in the distant background to create this room with a sad and trippy mood, sorta, The way this producer uses and places melodies to set this tone is very dope, because Hash himself is a melodic vocalist, so you already know this is going to be one hell of an experience. Let's get it.
I'm just so sick and tired of trying. I want you out of my life.
You ever hear Hash and immediately think, damn, I should be hearing this a lot more. Hash is one of those talents that are so concentrated and potent that you should be hearing his voice everywhere, dog, like all the time. This nigga's voice is good for almost everything, from hip-hop, R&B, house, all the way to gospel, man. Piano, even piano. This guy's voice on a piano beat would slap. So I would like to hear Hash experiment with way more genres, Unless he's one of those intense hip-hop heads who are strict about being hip-hop heads, I don't know. It's just that if you can sing, dog, you gotta spread your voice's wings and let it fly. You never know where in the world it might end up, because millions of niggas can rap, and most of them wish they could sing. So that's something to think about.
I want you out of my mind. This song is fine. I need peace of mind.
I wonder if this is the same girl he wrote about on Amnesia, Because if it's not, then Hash needs to stay away from these baddies, bro. I mean, if he really wants a peace of mind, because they are clearly putting him through the most. Even on Circles, dog, Hash has been going through the most, It sounds like the same girl, because you can hear how there's a back and forth with her where he's usually the one trying to make things work, but not this time. No. You see, this time, Hash is fine. Hash is not going to try hash things out. His back is turned towards her and the entire situation on the cover, so more power to Hash, dog. No one wants to live their lives as a victim. And just listen to how mournful all these melodies are, and just these sounds in general. They're so mournful. It's as if they're mourning the death of something, which in this case is the death of this relationship, So yeah, it creates that effect that this is truly the end. There's no back and forth anymore. Now it's like, it's done now.
Back and forth again. Where you been? On and on, don't pretend it.
Okay, firstly, the On and On. Little Erykah Badu reference to her song called On and On, but also an A-Reece reference, because Erykah Badu, this shit go on and on Go Blow. Real ones know. But the position from which Hash and Reece reference the same Erykah song are so different, but still parallel in a way. Reece on Go Blow talks about these savage hands that are trying to come up and blow up in life using everything and anyone they can. City girls, basically. But his attitude towards them is not even judgmental. Like, he clarifies, don't worry, chill out, I ain't judge. Just sorry for you who be cuffed. Fast forward to this joint where Hash references the same Erykah Badu song, he sounds like he was trying to cuff one of those girls Reece was talking about. And now we're all sorry for Hash whenever we play this song. So it's ironic, but that's the parallel. And it's fair to wonder if Hash created this link on purpose, because writers refer to other people's work in their writing in order to add context and more layers to their own work, but also the work of those they reference. For instance, right, Reece was warning people about these types of girls from an observational point of view, meaning it was just a warning without actually explaining the consequences that would follow. Now, Hash's standpoint is more direct than Reece's because he gets involved with this type of hunt and learns firsthand why you shouldn't be cuffing. So this song is about the consequences that Reece couldn't really detail on Go Blow. It basically adds layers to Go Blow, and Go Blow adds layers to this. So it's like a give and take in the art world. Good writers do that because they understand like the implications of what they're doing. So let's hear the consequences. Let's hear what happens.
Listen, our message got evidence. Then you went and played defense. Your love just came and went. Should be using present tense.
Down. Not much was said, but so much was said at the same time. But I just like to pause here on this line where he says, your love came and went, should be used in present tense. This is one of those bars that display how mature Hash's writing really is, which is something that has always stood out about him, you know, how mature he writes. Your love just came and went, should be used in present tense. Present tense of came and went is come and go, or comes and goes in present continuous tense, which is what he yearns, you know, continuation. The reason this displays maturity is because he's not asking for a perfect or ideal situation or scenario where the person loves him forever and ever after, you know. No, he understands that love by nature is volatile. It comes and goes. And what keeps it alive is if it comes back again. Because it takes guts to break up, key to make up its foundation. Ooh, yeah. Like Mega said, you know. But it never came back in this situation. That's why it's in the past tense, and that's why this is a sad song.
I could have typed it out in paragraphs. You probably sit there and laugh. Screenshot and send it to your friends. I'm just
Damn, this man was dealing with a stone cold savage. Niggas, because I'm addressing niggas right now because we cannot do anything about the savagery. We can only control ourselves. Niggas, stop typing out paragraphs and sending them to these hands. It doesn't show how caring you are because this is not the 90s, bruh. Nowadays, that's just careless. It's just careless behavior because girls screenshot and they share that shit to group chats so they can all laugh at your life. Just call, dog. I know it's old-fashioned, but it's safe. Pick up the phone, make a call, and you'll have no regrets. Hashtag no regrets.
so sick and tired of trying. I want you out of my life. I want you out of my mind.
Damn. What's confusing is how sad this song is, but the trap drums and percussion just move you, you know? Now you're just kind of bobbing your head with one tear running down one cheek, just, you know, jamming through the pain.
This song is fine. I need peace of mind. I wanted a girl like Havana Rose.
Yo. Havana Rhodes is a flame, bro. She sounds American until you look her up on the gram, but no, homegrown, flag in the bio and everything. But it be hands like this that'll wash you, dog. Leave you soaking in your own tears and shit. She got like 72K followers on Instagram, and 70K of them are probably niggas. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's a lot of options, dog. A lot of DMs on a daily basis. Not to discourage Hash or anything, but Huns who are famous on the gram are not where you find a peace of mind. But for the sake of the art, bro, we say fuck it. We hope you get with Havana Rhodes. Shit, the worst that could happen is another heartfelt song.
Somebody I never get tired of looking at somebody coming up, cause up ahead is a tougher road. Clearly whatever bond we had together was touch and go. You showing your true colors at the end, disappointed there isn't a pot of gold.
Okay, so just the contrast in the statements that he's saying show how conflicting he is. Like the part where he says, clearly whatever bond we had was touch and go, which is a contrasting statement because a bond is not touch and go, you know. A bond is like a handshake, then touch and go is like a dab, you know. So Hash wanted a handshake and this chick just wanted to dab and dash, like Stacy. So this ideas kind of shows you how conflicted his mind is, like just these contrasting ideas. And showing your true colors at the end, disappointed there isn't a pot of gold. So the typical story where you meet someone you vibe with, and then over time you start seeing their true colors and realizing that, hey, I liked you better in my mind, you know. Hash uses a technique called synecdoche to express two things, right? How this person is many different colors all at once instead of just one solid color, which can be fun, you know, to look at, you know, aesthetics and shit. But consistency is also important in life. So if someone is a different color every single day, it probably gets frustrating after a couple of days, never mind the long term. So when you think of many colors, you imagine a rainbow and how you used to chase it as a child to try find the pot of gold at the end of it, like in the movies and cartoons and stuff. So this person personifies a rainbow in Hash's view. But then after a long chase, he realizes that life is not a fairy tale and there's no pot of gold to find, you know, and some things are just good to admire from afar instead of actually owning them. I mean, looking back, it is a bit psychotic that we used to chase the rainbow trying to catch it and keep it all for ourselves, you know. Just the entitlement. Only kids are that entitled. And entitlement only leads to disappointment. And disappointment just so happens to be a thief of child's innocence. So Hash's use of this childish symbolism to characterize his heartbreak kind of takes you through the thoughts of a child maturing through the difficulties of life and relationships in general and losing that childlike innocence, which is not that bad of a thing. I mean, innocence is good, but it's also naive and vulnerable, which are two things you don't want to be as an adult.
Wish I knew then when I should've known. Wish I knew then I was in a position to run when the flag was red. I was too caught up in you playing cap to save a hoe. Wish I knew better, so many shoulda, coulda, woulda, wasted on a broken soul. Can't get over you when I log onto the gram and I see you on every explore post.
Ooh, now that Ivana Rhodes statement that I made earlier on, I take it back, bro. Weigh out your options, my nigga. Is it worth the heartache? Because that's another thing. When it's all said and done, an Insta-famous hun will still be an Insta-famous hun. And it's not easy to get someone out of your life if they cross your mind each time you go on Instagram. This reminds you of that Reese line. She thought I was gone until she went home and the TV was on. Just the chest pains of thinking you got rid of someone. Then you see them on TV or Instagram, you know. Hey, I don't want to make too many things about Reese because I wanted to also make that line about the rainbow and colors about Reese because of what Reese said in the cipher, where he says, seeing their true colors left me pale. I hate just, you know, making things about Reese, but it's just there, dog. You know, when you see a dot and you see another dot, you connect them. Another line that I could use that applies here, just to, you know, swerve away from the Reese references, is Unforgettable by Drake when he says, always gone, but never hard to find. But since you can't escape me, do I ever cross your mind? Just a little history lesson for the kids. Before touchscreens, you had to press escape on the keyboard or cross at the corner of the page in order to close it. But feelings don't work like that. You just can't switch them off like a TV, computer, or smartphone. So yeah, the situation that Hash is in it's terrible, people. It's painful. It's haunting.
I could have typed it out in paragraphs. You probably sit there and laugh. Screenshot and send it to your friends. I'm just so sick and tired of trying.
Whoa, why is Tandunje on one line in the whole song? Like, screenshot and send it to your friends. It's as if she's one of the friends who received the screenshots in the group chat and Hash brought her as a witness to testify on record. Like, yes, that did happen. Hand on the Bible, that's the way it happened. I don't know, it's pretty weird and random that she's on one line in the whole song. And this is art, bruh. Only mistakes are random. And she couldn't have been featured by mistake. So what is Hash trying to tell us here? Hit the comment section. And again, this is art. No interpretation is invalid.
I want you out of my life. I want you out of my mind. This time, it's fine. I need peace of mind.
I want to go back to the line where Hash says, so many shoulda, coulda, would'ves wasted on a broken soul. and connected to the screenshots sent to friends. Now, I know some jokes were made and are made every day about being a savage. You know, being savage is a cool thing. You know, being a savage. But when someone is a savage towards you, it's a whole nother way. But we need to unpack this behavior and see it for what it is, which is self-hatred. Why do I say this? Because only a person who hates themselves would laugh at someone for loving them. I mean, think about it. We only laugh at people who do things that seem stupid to us. Like things we ourselves would never do or never want to do, you know? Which means you hate yourself so much that the idea of being loved by anyone else is a joke to you. Like a joke you share with others, like a meme, bruh. So Hash is right, that is in fact a broken soul. It's a pretty negative and sad note to end it on, but this is a sad song, so it's total vibes. Thank you guys for taking your time to appreciate some dope art with us. It's been real as fuck. As always, like and share this video if you enjoyed it. And I mean that because apparently the likes make a real difference. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell for more content. And from yours truly and the Nazo gang, it's all love, man. Stay safe.